Together we light up the night. 2024, you absolute gem of chaos, absurdity, and redonkulousness, like a twister inside of a hurricane, inside of a cyclone, like an entire turducken of insanity clown world craziness. You done outdid yourself. Like, what in the Walmart rapture? Who up there is trying to have a laugh? Because yours truly has her date in court for jury duty. Um, yeah, all I can think is that, okay, the absolutely Mo to 47, beyond Spinal Tap to a magnitude of 7, Alex, Stein, primetime Alex Stein, fangirl wants to go in with this hair, okay, which no shame, but I do kind of want to see who is so assumes I'm on their side with my hair of rainbow shenanigans. I'm I'm just tickled. Anywho, so I was imagining, okay, what would Mo on 37 do? Mo on 37 would go in with this hair. I would make my own t-shirt that says, "You have the power." Daryl Brooks, third party intervener. I would have my selfie stick. I would have my camera and it'd be like, just tweeting out, obnoxiousness because, oh my God, who the hell it, like, Imma get one step in there. If it's a big trial, they have done opposition research, and I'm pretty sure that my expenditures on wigs, let alone anything else on my online history, will bar me from anyone taking me any kind of seriously. And then when they realize that I basically sit online all day and make fun of the judicial system, I don't know. I think I might get kicked out. Or when I ask, "Is it okay if I wear different wigs as long as they're in conservative colors?" Oh my gosh. Is there any possibility that a box sport of any kind and or sovereign citizen would be involved? I would like to volunteer as tribute. Oh my gosh. M Mosafine on 27? Oh my god. This would be its own reality show. There could I have my own reality show where I just do Mo to 47, in real life? Because oh my god. But anyways, I'm looking at this thing and I'm thinking, "How did I get past the screener where I said I do court commentary on YouTube?" To be fair, I'm not a giant channel. I in no way think that I'm owed or an influencer or anything like that. Oh my gosh, I'm a mom of 6 who randomly well, basically, I'm on YouTube to justify my wig expenditures. Let's be real. And, Sailor Moon stuff is office decor. My accountant, which I don't has, is like, "No, don't. Why?" But all I am thinking is, dear God, can I volunteer for the any sovereign citizens coming up on in the next, year or so? Because I would like to be there. I will willingly move around all schedules to accommodate sovereign citizens and or land boat operators. I don't know if that's how that works. I'm pretty sure I am going to step 1 foot into rural Indiana courthouse, even dolled up, even, in conservative dress, not even, I'm gonna put on a good crochet sweater. Imma get 10 seconds in there, I am going to open my mouth for not 1 second, and they're gonna be like, "You're excused." Also, please don't claim our town. It on a okay, so that's what Mo to 47 and 3,000 squared. It's not a math day. That's where she would go with it. Full Alex Stein, full Daryl Brooks quote, full, just obnoxious YouTuber persona. But what you guys may not realize is that Mo to 47 is controlled by Mo of deeply internalized, recovering Catholic guilt and goody two-shoeness. So, she will definitely be in charge, and I will still have this hair. Yeah. So, I will still be getting weird looks because with this rack and this hair, I should. But it will be interesting to see if I get beyond the fact that generally I have to leave at 2 to pick up, wild feral children. I know a whole lot about the law. I mean, enough to be very dangerous to mostly myself. But, or to shout advice to interrogations going on that I'm listening to on YouTube. That kind of I am a lay tuber. It's a single entendre, figure it out. Anywho, I can imagine that it would be a really cool opportunity, so I hope that if I do get past anything, I guess I hope that, I learn more about the real life stuff as far as, maybe some procedural things, how it feels to be in the courtroom as, not a spectator and or, seeing if your husband gets probation or jail. It'll be a weird thing to not really have a personal stake in a case. Laugh. Anywho, um, yep, that's pretty much me. I have no filter. What can you do? Uh, but it will be nice to see the inner workings and get maybe more of a feel of it because I know, having talked to lawyers and everything like that and being involved in this community, it is odd to not really have had any sort of personal involvement in, court as far as even just sitting excuse me, and actually watching a trial in person, even though I do have the opportunity. I mean, I live in the county seat, so I could if I wanted to. But, who really wants to go just sit a day in court when, again, we do not know the listing times of the sovereign citizens? Okay, America, Imma fix our tax deficit right now. You you plan, you schedule, and you advertise when the sovereign citizens are going to be, going out and on trial. There are enough of us court nerds that would pay 10 bucks to sit in a sov sit trial. We have fixed the deficit right there. Right there. A Mo for president, sov sit trials on pay-per-view. Anywho, I have rambled, but so September 11th, in all seriousness, if I am scheduled for jury duty, I will have to talk to them because I want to make sure that whoever I am, if I get on a jury, whoever I have, their fate in my hands, I give them the very best, and very, appropriate uh, weight and judgment. So I don't know that I'll be posting if I do get on there, but seriously, who the hell hears this mouth, this face, and says, trust her? Yep, this is the best choice I've ever done made. No, generally, no, at least in my own personal opinion of myself. I would not be the one that, like, she's a leader. To be like, "She looks you know what? She looks kick-ass, but I don't know. I don't know." So, I will try to keep you guys updated as to what I can, but like I said, it's a big responsibility. I do wish, on a more serious note, that people took their responsibility, their citizen, duty of working on juries. Yes, it's a tedious part. Yes, if you don't understand the process, it can be long, it can be procedural, it can be almost spoken in a foreign language, but you are holding someone's fate in your hands. I mean, I wasn't joking as the wife seeing if, my husband was gonna go to jail or maybe be diverted, and in that case, it was just a judge. But you feel the full weight of what one person or 12 people can do in a life. It really is that. So, as much as I joke, and I will probably make that Daryl Brooks T-shirt, I think. But, as much as I joke and all of that, I do wish and, consider if you're watching this deeply unserious person, you know, talk about the importance of this. It is someone's life. It is a fellow citizen. It is a fellow person that has, you know, is counting on you to do the very best in your own personal capacity, to take in facts, to make a choice, to look at all the things, to hold the state to its burden, to, really encompass what, everyone wants to say, oh, well, our criminal justice system is a shambles and everything else. Well, how many people have gotten out of jury duty, could have maybe changed some important verdicts, could have, brought their own unique perspective in, but because we see it as a tedious chore, and I get it. It is so procedural. It is so tedious at points. You've got the foundational stuff and you've got this, and it is spoken in this language that is pedantic and redundant, and but also very, very meticulous that we're not used to. So I understand all of those barriers. But if we really want to be about criminal justice reform, about the holes and the gaps that we see in this justice system, and I know anyone who's watched YouTube or LayTube or court crime TV adjacent tube, you know, we all have a case where we're like, "How? How did they convict or how did they not convict on the evidence?" If you're given that opportunity, I think you should try to take it as much as you're able within your personal life limits. So, excuse me. Sorry. Wonderful to have a cold all the time. Thank you, fall. But just consider it. I know I joke. I know I'm deeply irreverent about a lot of things, but I do absolutely have reverence to the importance that a jury can take. And in the words of Daryl Brooks, I have the power to be a third party intervener. I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye.